Hi, I'm Brett Larkin. So often it's easy for us to feel extremely isolated, like all the different things that are happening in life are so specific to us. I always get stuck in traffic. I always pick the slowest line at airport security. I always order the wrong thing on the menu. But the reality is all these emotions of frustration or impatience or anger are really just all part of the communal emotional experience for everyone. And behind these emotions are really just building blocks, which can be broken down and really are just energy. Nowhere do we buy into this illusion of separateness and isolation more than in heartbreak, whether it be a romantic relationship gone wrong or the loss of a family member. The story can become so supercharged to feel so personal to us. And while it is personal, it's also part of the universal. And we're going to tap into that with this meditation. Close your eyes. Begin to tune into your breath. Locate your sits bones and then rock forward and back slightly until you feel your chin and head perfectly balanced above your tailbone. Spine is long, neck is easy and free. Take 2 deep breaths to just see where you can soften. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. And as you think about what's so personal about your story, whether it's something specific that happened that feels so unjust, or something he said, she said, note with your eyes closed what that feels like in the body when you recall that memory. Does it feel like tension in your shoulder blades or in your neck? Does it feel like a punch in the stomach? And just take note. And then again, try to bring softness. Just observe. Observe how the specifics of your story bring certain charges or effects to the body. A couple more deep breaths. Settle in. Begin to take note of your interior landscape. On the inhale, silently vibrate the mantra Sat. And on the exhale, silently vibrate the mantra Yam. Sat on the inhale, Yam on the exhale. Sat, inhaling, Yam, exhaling. Try to locate in between your rib cage a pinpoint of light near the space of your heart. See if you can visualize that light expanding. Sat on the inhale, Yam on the exhale. Sat, feel this light expand. And as you silently vibrate Yam, feel the light draw back into your heart. It's if you're nursing or tending to a deep candle. Sat, the flame glows, expands. Yam, draws back into your heart. Sat means purification, and Yam refers to emotional expression. Take a few more rounds. Sat, Yam. Sat, Yam. Sat, Yam. And as you nurse that inner light, try to bring a pause between the sat and the yam. It's in that transition, once you've inhaled sat, before you exhale yam. It's in that transition that the magic happens, where you can find a pause, your focal point. See if you can locate that. Sat. Yam. Sat. Yam. And as you tend to this inner light, conjure up the image of a very close friend, someone very close to you, dear to you, who is experiencing these uncomfortable emotions that you've been struggling with. How would you comfort him or her? Embody those emotions. You'd probably hug them, touch them, hold them, speak to them kind words. Cultivate all those emotions in your own body and stay with them. And as you think of this other person, this dear friend who's experienced heartbreak, and all the comfort and love and compassion that you have for them, see if you can expand this from just a dear friend to think of really everyone who has been touched by heartbreak. All the people who have struggled, felt sadness, who felt alone or wounded or vulnerable. And as you do this, see if you can shift the attention from the specifics of your story, of your heartbreak, to the story of heartbreak in general. The story of heartbreak that's as old as time and touches everyone. Just observe with your eyes still closed and focus on your breathing. If you can feel your pain become the pain. We're tapping into this deeper knowledge that heartbreak in all its forms is universal. It's the heartbreak of the world. Children who break their parents' hearts, lovers who grow and change and move apart, uncontrollable circumstances and events that separate people from the ones they love. This is all part of this universal ocean of heartbreak that we are connecting into. And as you stay with your breath, now that we've plugged into the pain instead of just your own, notice what that feels like in the body. Without attaching meaning, without attaching names like anger or accusation, what do these sensations, this knowledge of the heartbreak is universal. What does that feel like? Can you witness it? And in witnessing, can you feel connected to everyone who sat in this seat before you? And to everyone who will sit there? Maybe even to your own children or future children who will at some point experience some form of heartbreak. Bring up one negative thought or point of pain that you've been harping on and let it dissolve. If you want to return to Sat Yam as your mantra, Sat on the in-breath, Yam on the out-breath. See if that light in your chest can expand. If it can just get bigger and bigger. Sat on the in-breath, and Yam, it gets even larger on the out-breath. Using our breath, using our compassion, we are breaking down these emotions into energy. Sat. Yeah. Sat. Yeah. Let it dissolve. Focus on a place where you can soften. And let go into that space. Just let yourself sink into the Sat Yam as that energetic charge behind the specifics of your story dissolves away. Slowly begin to bring that light back into your chest. So Sat expands, but now Yam brings it back. So it's contained, but very strong. When you're ready, you can release the mantra. And keeping your eyes closed, just explore your interior state with your breath. We're looking for qualities of ease and connectedness, for an authenticity, for a trust and faith that we're connecting into something universal, a sense of heartbreak and loss that is deeper and part of everyone we know. Take your left hand to your heart, place it over your heart, and take your right palm on top of your left. And with the eyes still closed, just feel the rise and fall of your chest. Move your palms up and down. Lengthen the back of your neck and then gently lower your chin. We can see heartbreak in others, our own quality in others. Whether that person is a romantic partner, a friend, a stranger, a parent. Through this beautiful practice of yoga and meditation, we can cultivate this understanding of being connected. It is something we practice. It's a skill we learn to plug in, to release our stories and let them dissolve, to recognize the emotional charge and let that dissolve into energy and the knowledge that we are all connected. Into a universal compassion, above all for oneself. With your chin tilted down, gradually begin to slowly open your eyes, focusing at a point on the floor in front of you. Slowly begin to take in the room. Bring your hands to touch in front of your chest. Thank yourself for your infinite wisdom, for coming to your mat or your meditation seat. And for your own knowledge, for your own compassion. From my heart to yours. Namaste.